Egypt, officially the Arab Republic of Egypt, is a transcontinental country spanning the northeast corner of Africa and southwest corner of Asia via a land bridge formed by the Sinai Peninsula. It is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Gaza Strip and Israel to the northeast, the Red Sea to the east, Sudan to the south, and Libya to the west. The Gulf of Aqaba in the northeast separates Egypt from Jordan and Saudi Arabia. Hey guys, it's Neil here, back with another Whispered Facts ASMR episode. And today, our topic is the African nation of Egypt, as we continue our monthly theme of countries and places. This is our first visit to Africa on the channel, and a country that is certainly on my own list of places that I would love to visit. So I'm really looking forward to learning more about the nation, and I hope you guys are as well. Our facts today are courtesy of wonderfulwanderings.com. Feel free to check out the link in the description. So, get comfortable, lie back, relax, and let yourself drift away as we find out more about Egypt today. Fact number 1. Cairo is the most populated city in Egypt, and it's also the capital city. And yeah, I would probably only be able to name maybe 2 or 3 cities in Egypt, maybe not even as many, but of course Cairo is the first one that comes to mind. Fact number 2. The official language of Egypt is Arabic, but some people also speak other languages like French and English, and I was aware that Arabic was the official language of Egypt, but I wasn't aware about French being spoken in Egypt. So that's quite a surprise to me. Fact number 3. And this fact has some words that I'm going to struggle to pronounce, but it's kind of a running theme with my videos. We have words that are contained within each video that I struggle to pronounce, but as always I will give it my best shot. So, fact number 3. The official name of Egypt is Jumhuriyya Misr al-Arabia, meaning the Arab Republic of Egypt in English. The Egyptians also refer to their country as Misr, which is spelled M-I-S-R, which can be used as a substitute name for Cairo. Fact number 4. With a total estimate of about 92.1 million people, Egypt is the largest Arab country in the world. It ranks higher than Iraq and Saudi Arabia, which rank 2nd and 3rd respectively. Fact number 5. Egypt people living on just 5.5% of the land. So this fact is another one that's a little bit surprising to me, that the people live on such a small percentage of the land, but I do believe a large portion of Egypt is covered in desert, so yeah, it makes sense if you think about it. But to be the 15th country in the world in terms of population is a little bit surprising. Fact number 6. Tourism is a major economic activity in Egypt, accounting for about 12% of the country's workforce. Fact number 7. By virtue of area, Egypt is the 30th biggest country in the world. It measures approximately 1,001,450 square miles, which is almost 10 times larger than South Korea. Fact number 8. The shape of the Egyptian pyramids is said to have been inspired by the sun rays. According to the beliefs of the ancient Egyptians, the king's soul ascended along the sun rays to the sun god. Fact number 9. The Egyptian flag is a tricolour consisting of red, white, and black colours. The red colour is a representation of the struggle against the British colonialists before their independence. White represents the 1952 revolution that ended the monarchy without a war, while black symbolizes the oppression of the Egyptian under the British rule. And I think this is one of my favourite facts within this video so far. I love facts to do with flags, as you may or may not know, and what the different colours and symbols etc. represent on the flags, so I'm very happy that this particular fact is included. Fact number 10. Egypt has the most Facebook users compared to any other country in the Middle East. It ranks 21st in the world, with an average of more than 20.14 million internet users. This social network highly contributed and led to the success of the 2011 Egyptian Revolution. Well, that is quite a surprising fact. I suppose you don't really think about how popular certain social media sites are in other countries, but there we go, Facebook is incredibly popular in Egypt. Fact number 11. Gypsy is a short name for Egyptian. Wow, that's a very surprising fact, and one that I've never ever came across before. I know the word gypsy, of course, but I did not know that it was a short name for Egyptian. Fact number 12. until 2015, no Egyptian president had ever left office without dying or being arrested. Oh my goodness. That is a truly shocking fact, I have to say. Fact number 13. Egyptian hieroglyphs have over 700 symbols. This ancient language was used by Egyptians to write down their history and communicate, making it one of the earliest languages to be used. Much of what people know about Egypt is as a result of hieroglyphic writing found in archaeological sites. Fact number 14. Most Egyptian traditions and festivals trace their origin back to the time of the pharaohs. The Egyptians also draw many traditions from their religion, Islam. And I remember when I was at school, like many of you I'm sure, I did some reports on ancient Egypt and pharaohs and mummies and things of that nature. And the one name that comes to mind is Tutankhamun, which I believe was a mummy. I would have to look into it more to find out information, but that is one of the names that's come back to me from my childhood, from learning a bit about ancient Egypt at school. Fact number 15. Located at Giza, the pyramid of Khufu is the largest pyramid in Egypt, measuring 146.7 meters in height. It's one of the oldest historic sites that remain largely intact. This pyramid is also known as the Pyramid of Cheops, which is spelled Cheops. And yeah, the pyramids in Egypt are a spectacular sight, for sure, and one of the wonders of the world. Fact number 16. Egypt is largely covered by a desert, receiving only 20 millimeters of rain per year. And yeah, this fact ties into the fact earlier about the population and people living in just 5.5% of the land, and I think the rest of it is covered mostly by desert. Fact number 17. Approximately 95% of Egypt's population lives along the banks of the River Nile, which is known to be the longest river on the globe. And I think that even if you don't know too much about the world's rivers, you will have at least heard of the River Nile. And I did Google it before recording this video, so I do have an idea of where it is within Egypt, and so yeah, I think it's good to know where the River Nile is, because we've all heard of it, and I think it's good to be able to point it out on the map. Fact number 18. Though Egypt is 90% desert, approximately 30% of their workforce is in agriculture. Fact number 19. The ancient Egyptians mummified both human beings and animals, as they believed it would allow the dead to pass safely into the afterlife. And this particular fact makes me think about the 1999 movie with Brendan Fraser, The Mummy. We learned a lot about Egypt in that particular movie. I think it's a very entertaining movie, and I remember the scene in which the bad guy, I can't remember his name, Emotep, yeah, I think it was Emotep. I remember the scene when he was getting mummified alive, and it was quite shocking to me at the time. I was only about 13 or 14, I think. Fact number 20. Ramadan is a national celebration that runs for a whole month and is held annually. During this time, the people fast during the day when the sun is up and break their fast when the sun sets, and they can party, eat and drink. And I don't know too much about Ramadan, of course, but I have heard of it before, mainly because of a number of footballers within the English Premiership that I follow observing Ramadan, and it kind of made playing matches a bit more of an obstacle for them. But I seem to remember there would be certain points of the game that they would be able to eat and drink. I'm not sure exactly how they were able to train and play football matches whilst observing Ramadan and only being able to eat when the sun goes down. Fact number 21. Eid al-Fitr is one of the biggest celebrations in Egypt. It comes immediately after Ramadan, and the Egyptians bake special cookies and host parties. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I am a big fan of cookies, I have to say. Fact number 22. Islam is the common religion in Egypt, with 90% of the population being Muslims. Fact number 23. The largest collection of Egyptian artifacts is housed at the new Grand Egyptian Museum. The museum opened in the second half of 2018. Fact number 24. The most popular sport in Egypt is soccer, but they also take part in tennis, squash, and swimming. And I am, of course, a big fan of football, or soccer, as you might call it, so I am aware of the best Egyptian players in the world, and of course the best one currently is Mohamed Salah of Liverpool, as of the recording of this video. But I do know of some Egyptian tennis players, as I do follow tennis a lot as well. It's a sport that I've become more and more interested in, particularly in the last year or so. And yeah, I'm aware of some of the Egyptian players in that sport, but I don't follow squash or swimming, unfortunately. Fact number 25. Of all the Arab countries, Egypt is the only one that has a movie industry. Fact number 26. Started in 1996, Egypt's Royal Library of Alexandria has copies of all the web pages on the internet. The library not only preserves the Egyptian history, but it's also one of the largest and most interesting libraries in Africa. Wow, that does sound pretty interesting, and I think that would be somewhere that would be amazing to visit, particularly, obviously, if you're interested in books and history and things of that nature. I think it would be amazing to visit there. Fact number 27. The highest mountaintop in Egypt is Mount Catherine, standing at 8,625 feet high, which is 2,629 meters. Fact number 28. Besides Cairo, other major cities in Egypt are Alexandria and Giza. And I mentioned near the beginning of the video that I could probably name 2 or 3 cities within Egypt. And I think only Cairo and Giza would be cities that I would have been able to name. I don't believe I've ever heard of Alexandria before. Fact number 29. Egypt is known for their 2 major deserts, the Libyan and the Sahara Desert. These deserts cover a significant part of the country's land, and this is partly a fact that we learned earlier about Egypt being mostly covered in desert. And I do believe I knew that Sahara was one of them. It's the desert within Africa that is most well known to most people. But we also have the Libyan desert as well that covers part of Egypt. Fact number 30. The Pyramid of Giza is among the 7 wonders of both the ancient and the modern world. Fact number 31. Landslides, flash floods, and droughts are some of the natural disasters that affect the people of Egypt. Other common calamities in Egypt include sandstorms, dust storms, and windstorms, also known as Khamsin, which is spelled Khamsin. Fact number 32. The Egyptian pound is the main currency in Egypt. And I feel like I probably should have known what the currency of Egypt was, but now that I'm seeing it, it doesn't ring a bell exactly. So it is the Egyptian pound. Fact number 33. Aged over very much like to see an image of this dress in question. And finally, fact number 34. Egypt's national animal is the steppe eagle, I believe. It could be pronounced slightly different, but it is spelled S-T-E-P-P-E. The Egyptian flag also features the eagle of Saladin, inspired by ancient Egyptian texts written all over temples to signify dignity and pride. Well guys, that is our final fact for this video, but this is going to be a two-part series, so we have plenty more facts about Egypt to look forward to in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, as always, I would really appreciate if you hit the thumbs up, drop a comment to let me know what you thought of the video, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so. And if you're interested in seeing more facts about countries and places, check out the description down below and you will find the playlist there. But a huge thank you for joining me today, and until next time, rest easy, sleep well, and I hope to see you again very soon for another video. And goodbye for now.